The NFL conference championships are set. So yeah, some good games, some close-ish games, especially the Bills versus the Chiefs. That was a close one. I was pulling heavy for the Bills because I'm against the Chiefs. Those are the Raiders' rival, even though the Chiefs have dominated as of late, unfortunately. Let's not talk about that any further. Uh, but I was pulling for them, but just Josh Allen is not. I don't think he's there yet. As far as he gets them to the playoffs, they get into the playoffs, but I don't know if he's got that in him to just carry a team and just carry them through and make the key throws. You know, those clutch moments, those clutch passes. He can sometimes, but I think that it came down to there was that last third down play when he had the ball and he threw it and it was incomplete and it wasn't like nothing was made of it, and he had some great moments but it didn't happen, and they're going to have to figure out what they can do for next year to outlast the Chiefs or get to the conference championship next year. And the Ravens Texans game wasn't particularly close. Lamar Jackson just put up a wonderful game. He had a masterpiece of a game, but it wasn't particularly close. And you know, it's a little bit of a bummer, but I'm really proud of C.J. Stroud. He's from Southern California. He's actually from Rancho Cucamonga, which I know a little bit because my uncle used to live there. But he's in his rookie year, hell of a year already. Got his team to the playoffs when nobody expected that from them, and then goes on and wins a playoff game. That that is very valuable experience, and you love to see that. I'm sure Texans fans are thrilled with that. The Ravens team is just very good, and we'll see how they stack up with the Chiefs. The Chiefs seem more vulnerable than normal during the regular season, but so far in the playoffs, it hasn't hindered them. Mahomes' receivers are starting to catch the ball again in the playoffs, so it'll be a great matchup coming up this weekend. On the other side, you saw the Niners pretty much handle the Packers. It was close at some points, but if you're Jordan Love and the Packers, you're happy to get that playoff win. Obviously, it's never good to lose. You never want to lose, but they can hopefully build on that for their sake, for their franchise. They can build on that for next year. But you have to be excited the fact that Jordan Love showed that he can play in the playoffs. Like he's a playoff quarterback. When they embarrassed the Cowboys, but they just could not get past the Niners. And then the Lions really took care of business against the Buccaneers. I think Baker Mayfield had a nice season. The AFC South, or excuse me, the NFC South is not very good, and so the Bucs were able to capitalize on that this year. Baker Mayfield showed that he can still be a starting quarterback. He proved himself that this year, which is great for him, and they'll have to see what they can do moving forward. But the Lions, I mean, this literally is the best year they've had since 1991. So a long time. The franchise is excited. Jared Goff and these young boys are like rolling right now. But the Niners are a really good team. The Niners have so many weapons on offense and they have a really good defense. So it's going to be a fun one. Can we see Jared Goff and the Lions do some more upsets and get themselves to the Super Bowl? Or are the Niners just going to shut down their dreams entirely? We're going to have to wait and see for that. Definitely looking forward to a fun weekend of football coming up. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube at The Sports Download, and tell your friends and family as well. Peace, y'all.